Call meeting to order on July 8th at 5:30. Roll call, Ashland.
Dave Paradise.
Nicole Andrew.
Sylvia Henry.
Jessica Bodywell.
Christy Gerard.
Approval of the agenda. I feel like we're missing something. Okay. Like to make a motion to approve the agenda as written.
Are you looking for somebody to second it?
Yes.
I guess I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Approval of the June 3rd meeting minutes.
I make a motion to approve the June 3rd meeting minutes.
They do have a quorum because there's 2 out of 3 over here.
Isn't the 7 or 5?
It has to be a majority.
You should know that, Michelle.
I know. I don't know if we're at 5 or 7 now for commission members. So, okay, go ahead. Nothing, go ahead.
But there's only 3 members of the commission total currently, so. Okay, 2 of them are here.
What?
Nothing, go ahead.
Okay.
Sylvia made a motion to approve the.
Okay, I second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Old business, park and trail plan.
Got it?
Oh, me, I'm so sorry. I will email it to you, like literally, I'm gonna put it in my phone right now, and I will email it
Okay.
tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm setting a reminder for right now.
Got it?
It's for 3 in the afternoon, just because I'll do it after work, but there will be an email.
Okay.
It's even labeled, park and trail plan. It will not get forgotten.
Got it. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I don't even know what I had for breakfast this morning now, if it makes you feel better. Anybody else need minutes? Minutes. Questions about the park and trail plan? I think Katie?
You and Katie were supposed to have it bulleted by this.
Yes, I'm gonna email it tomorrow. I have it, it's typed, it's in a document, it's just on my laptop. So I have even seen on the community pages though, like within the, I think the last week, of people saying that there's issues with the skate park. It's like just bolts and I guess like jagged corners and stuff.
I've seen a lot of complaints about garbage and stuff out there.
I mean, I've seen that
We
as
had
well.
a couple of different, or at least one day that we had to send guys out there to clean it up. And then somebody, emailed, they're showing, thank you so much, they got out here, but yeah, we definitely have heard that.
So, and then 2 young gentlemen did go out and they cleaned up as well. I believe that was last week. But I have seen,
That's awesome.
I have seen some complaints still just about like the jagged and like bolts and stuff. And they just, like I've said, like
Do we have photos or anything?
Um,
Because we went out there and looked and honestly I didn't see anything, so I'd
Yeah.
like to know where exactly to look.
yeah,
so
I
that
can
we
get
we
some
fix that.
photos. But I've seen just some other stuff on the community pages lately. I don't know how active you are on those.
Not at all.
Not at all. But yeah, we can go out and get you some pictures.
And will you add that to that list
Yeah.
that you're gonna email tomorrow? Then it's just, then we'll have it all in one place, we can give it to council.
Okay. Is there an update for Forest Creek?
It will be done by mid-July. They had to order a couple parts that were missing, and so they have basically everything done except for a couple things. Wayne says it'll be done by July 15th. Maybe
Okay.
sooner, but he doesn't wanna
Okay,
over.
but like in the next week.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Literally just a month and then so then you need to be
Just
together.
finishing touches.
yeah,
Okay.
finishing touches,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's kind of just like a waiting for that part to show up. Whenever that comes, it's just
Yeah,
done.
he said so mid-July they'll be ready to roll.
Okay. And then did we get an update for the Adopt a Park program?
We have sent out new applications for people that had done it. We've received 3 back so far. So we're just waiting for everybody. So 1 garden, 1 park, 1 trail.
Do you
So
know which park, which trail, which garden?
the only park we got back was Thorson Park. A little garden, I'll have to check out, I have to look back. The garden is in the roundabout and the trail is at Pheasant Ridge. So that's the only ones I've heard back from.
Summer Splash, Katie got all that information to you guys, I believe? With,
For the duck tank and the bounce house? Yes, and that's not paid for.
okay, and then we reached out to Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts are leaving for Alaska. I did not hear back from Girl Scouts. So we probably will not have food because I did not hear back from nonprofits.
Okay, so no food. Okay.
If you guys know somebody who wants to come out or know of another organization and have contacts or like connections to them,
Okay.
like we'd love to have somebody out there, even if they're just like selling ice cream sandwiches and popsicles.
Okay.
But,
So no food and not the ice cream truck either.
so it sounds like they don't answer their phone.
Okay. So that's enough.
But yeah, it's been like contact has been like attempted and
Okay.
no messages.
Okay.
back. Do either of you guys know any local like groups that would be interested?
Food-wise?
Yeah, even if it's just like maybe they're like coming out with like freezies, ice cream sandwiches or something, just cool snacks.
Oh, there's that ice cream truck that wanders around the neighborhoods randomly on Thursday nights. I keep forgetting that.
Wow,
I
that
keep trying.
sounds super
Well,
safe.
I
Yeah.
know, and it's like they don't even, they come, by the time they get over by my house, it's anywhere between 8:45 and 9:30. So I'm just like, why are you guys so late? But
Yeah.
I didn't catch the name.
Do you know what the ice cream truck that you attempted to contact was? Or who that was? Do you need meeting minutes? The last one?
Any other updates for Summer Splash?
We're gonna be out of town that weekend.
I think
We have the bounce house and the dunk tank.
just need to contact the fire department.
Did you do that, Nikki?
Fire
department?
I put a bug in Eddie's ear, but I haven't contacted the fire department.
You can do that.
So actually, I didn't even ask him if he contacted him.
Starred. And then I will donate some like water toys,
Okay.
but
I thought we were picking up like water guns and stuff.
yeah.
And we have that. We
Okay.
have those. We have like the guns and things like that, so.
We'll need you guys you need to, like ask for spending authority from council officially, for this, like for the $450 that we spent for that, and then however much you wanna allocate for water toys.
So I can go online and look and see. what else we can get through.
We need to have it tonight, so we can ask
So
for
like
it on Monday.
6 probably.
$600.
Yeah, that sound about right.
So you'll just make a motion to, like, request from council spending authority.
Alright, I'd like to make a motion to request $600 for spending authority from the council.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Nada. Is there an update for Carver Field?
There is. Wayne said they're just gonna keep an eye on the flooding. Obviously, it's not gonna be an issue this year.
Yeah, it's
So-
been pretty dry.
Yeah, so he said they'll just keep an eye on it and keep bringing in the diamond dust as needed. So they're not gonna get new bases. They bought bases 2 years ago and he felt like they looked really good. So he said they'll evaluate them at the end of winter of next year for what we wanna get this next spring.
Okay. Did they just do the bases or did they do like the pitching area also?
I think all of them, because I got the impression it was all of them, but he said we got all new
Okay, because
bases.
the last time I checked, like the pitching mound was like cracked and old and busted.
Well, I will let
It
him know
is
that's when they
very-
evaluate it next winter. He should look at that one maybe specifically. Just the pitching mound?
From what I can remember, but also like it is quite possible that I'm just not recalling correctly, but it's to the best of my knowledge. Like
Okay.
the pitching area.
Okay.
Like the pitching, I don't want to say mound because it's not the mound.
Yeah. Where they just stands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that was cracked and a little busted.
I'll tell him. And then he said, they don't know 100% yet, but he said most likely Carver will be designated just for like little league games once regional is done, but he said it's just so far off in the future, he can't say for sure, so tentatively.
I feel like I have something else for cover sheet. That looks good though.
Good.
Like for the, like with how dry it is and everything, like the field looks good.
Good, I'm glad.
Just like, yeah, like everybody else is like
Better.
dry and crunchy and, but like this actually like looks pretty decent.
Well, you know what? Small successes, right?
You might actually get some grass stains when you run around. Did you have anything that you needed to touch on for Forest Creek? Forest Creek will be done with them next week.
Yeah, that's almost.
And then, did you have anything with the skate park?
So there have been a bunch of kids over there like breaking glass. I don't know if you guys have seen the post, but
We have people call.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Is there, can we do anything like maybe some surveillance, like something like?
Do you want to put that on your bulleted list, like to request surveillance at that field?
Yeah.
Maybe put some of those ideas down.
Even if it's just having Wright County swing by there a little bit more.
Sure.
I don't think I've ever seen Wright County drive past like my house.
Multiple times.
I don't see it, but like,
They
Okay.
were
well,
even there last week, yeah.
well, sorry, now everybody's just staring out their window. Summer Splash. No, wait, we did that one.
We did that.
Couldn't get in touch with the ice cream truck, right?
No,
Okay.
okay. I have a phone number for them, but I can't find what their name was, but I tried like 3 or 4 times. I talked to a person, they were supposed to call me back, they didn't call back, I've called 3 times after that,
Yeah.
and I'm just not getting a response.
Okay.
So, at this point, I don't think we're gonna be able to get it. I can keep trying, but.
Nonprofits or like groups like that would maybe just want to come out and like, even just sell like freezies or something.
I don't know.
I asked Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. Boy Scouts are going to Alaska, Girl Scouts didn't get back to me.
I can't think of anybody offhand. Can we just give them away? Why can't we just have frozen ices in like a cooler and kids can just come grab them as they want?
That'll be fun.
They can go in the budget. And,
Well, it would be a,
200 ices for a couple, like.
I
say we
guess I can
do-
just donate $10 too.
let's just do that. We'll just pick
Yeah,
up
I can
ices,
just donate ices.
throw them in a cooler.
So I was thinking just like,
We may need some sort of food license for that,
Oh,
even for packaged goods.
really?
Yep.
really? Even just for like a little popsicle? Dang.
Then, no,
No.
ices.
Yeah, leave that on a group if they want to come on sale or
I
something.
give them away.
Hmm?
I could be up there and give them away. As
As a private person, you could, but not as a
Not as
city,
a
we can't.
city. Yep. so I
Can we buy them and, can we buy them?
No,
No.
Okay.
No. I can give you $10.
I can do that.
Okay.
Thanks, Michelle.
Night to unite.
How are the food trucks coming along?
Reaching out. I will have an updated list. My note to not forget.
What was the date of that?
It was to be determined, so we should do that too.
Okay, we were looking at October, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, October, were we looking at a weekend or a weekday?
I think we should do it on either a Friday or a Saturday evening. I think that's when we would get the most turnout.
Okay, so if we're going into October, we have the potential of being really, really hot or really, really cold. So do we want to look at a night or do like an early afternoon?
It depends if you want to do it on a Friday or a Saturday. If we're gonna do it Friday, then it would be
It would be
evening.
pretty late. It could potentially like be cold though, so do we want to look at a Saturday and do it a little bit earlier? That way, even if it's cold, at least the sun is out.
Yeah, you want to remember what time sundown is at that time of year.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I couldn't tell you when it's going down at that time of year. Then you might want
a
to
little bit,
consider
it's
that.
earlier.
So what if we do like the 23rd, that's a Saturday?
It's a like,
Do-
nights are getting chilly if you want to go a little bit earlier, either like the 9th or the 16th. That's what I would look at.
Oh, we can do the 16th. I'm open, so it doesn't
How
matter.
about in September? Then you don't have to worry about it being cold or hot.
I think I was just going off of, that would have been in October last year. So I think it was October 6th, maybe?
The first Tuesday of October. Because night to night is the first Tuesday in August, so it carried into October.
Which would
So
have been the
whatever it
6th
was,
last
yeah.
year. I'm okay with either, so that would, if we're looking at September, that would bring us to the 4th, the 11th, the 18th, and the 25th. But, it wouldn't necessarily be cold, but we could also still be looking at really, really hot times of the year, so either towards that end, those last weekends in September, or those first few weekends of October.
The 4th would be Labor Day weekend, you don't want that.
Yes, that would be bad.
So the 18th?
It'd be the 18th or the 25th.
I vote the 18th.
18th?
Is that Friday or Saturday?
That's a Saturday.
We're not around very much on the weekends anymore. We kind of just pick up and go. I know we're going fishing in Michigan, Lake Michigan for salmon.
Will it be easier if we do it on a Friday, or do you guys leave Friday?
We always leave on a Thursday.
Okay. Well,
What is there to do really if you're having food trucks?
Just enjoying the event, yeah.
There isn't much to do. There's no work involved other than just getting it all lined up.
Unless we, did some kind of, like, we obviously don't want to like pay to bring out like KRWC, but you could still do like that type of stuff and still like do your own like hula hoop contests.
KRWC costs money.
Yeah, that's why I said we wouldn't bring out KRWC, but we could just like do it ourselves. Like, it's just like having somebody play music, family playing music, doing little contests, stuff like that. Just things to get people out about having fun. Things that like we've done for night out, national, like the Montrose night outs in the past, where we've done it like at Lions Park. Like just kind of a
We've
similar.
also done it in the neighborhoods too.
Yeah, but this would be like a separate event, so it won't be in the neighborhoods. This would be like a community event. So then we would bring out, no, like instead of bringing somebody else, you know, like put that on ourselves. If we will, one of us will.
See, you can get away with not having a food license by having it in the neighborhood too,
Yeah,
because everybody brings something.
yeah, but like we don't need a food license because we'd be bringing out food trucks. So we wouldn't,
Right.
we wouldn't be providing any food. We would just basically provide entertainment, which can be done for virtually free to just play music and play like yard games, for lack of a better term. Get some beanbag boards, bring those out. There are horseshoe pits there. I'm sure we can make horseshoe appear. Like that kind of stuff, just for fun.
Where are you doing this at?
In the Good Lions Park.
Okay, because we did it in the community center last year.
You had food trucks inside?
No, they're
No,
all
no,
outside the
no,
parking lot.
I'm aware, I'm being a smart aleck.
I mean, that's why I'm asking, because that's where it was last year.
Well, yeah, we can be inside, outside. Depending on weather permitting, you can have stuff outside and inside. But for now, do we have a date? That we can,
We're gonna do September or October?
I'm okay with that. So, do you have an opinion? September, October?
We probably won't be around on the weekends.
What works for you?
They say the 18th. That's what I thought. Didn't you say the 18th?
We're not for sure.
Let's just do the
Okay.
18th. We'll just pick the 18th.
All right, September 18th.
Thank you, Katie.
You're welcome.
So September 18th,
Yeah,
okay. And then still decide, like, gonna be at the community center, or gonna decide on that?
let's do the community center and we can go from like, you wanna do like 4 to 6?
Just 2 hours? Like, are the food trucks gonna wanna be out longer?
How long did you have them out there last year?
What did I do, 4 to 7, 4 to 8, something like that? It was dark.
4 hours.
It
Yeah,
was
it was 4 hours.
starting to get dark at the end.
Yep. By the time they cleaned up and everything, it was,
It was dark and the
Close to
bugs were
nine.
coming out.
Yeah.
So bring them in at
So
like,
maybe cut it an hour
or
earlier.
even like 3 to 7. That way they can, I would hate for them to come out for only 2 hours. Like, that just didn't seem like it'd be particularly worth
No,
it.
this is on a Saturday, no, a Tuesday, right?
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah, the 18th is a Saturday.
So 3 to 7?
Yeah.
Are we doing more than just food trucks?
So,
And who's gonna be in charge of calling and taking care of stuff? And what do we want out there?
steal the list from last year.
Not all the same people though?
Was there any, well, I wasn't able to attend, so was there anybody or anything that like really stood out as being good or something that Dell wasn't?
We tried all of them. They were all really good. I liked all of them. There was, when they just did Buffalo Days, there was North Smoke Barbecue at a food truck.
Northern
out there.
Smoke?
Yeah, and they were really good. And Mario's was out there and they were also really good.
I think Northern Smoke comes out here.
they're
both
here
alternate.
today. They're
Yeah,
here right now.
Oh,
the
nice.
alternate weeks at Old Brothers.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure one of those guys will know how it possibly goes.
Food trucks, any form of entertainment. So if we're in the community center, we can also take that outside, right? Just, I mean, it is a park.
Like in the parking lot or out in the park area back there.
Yeah, and just like, I'm sure beanbags.
It'd be really cool if we could get like some sort of music. Do we have to have like a license for that? Can we just get some, like a local band to come in?
Do you have funding for that?
It's expensive.
Oh, is it?
See if there's somebody.
What
here.
kind of system does the community center have now to like hook a Bluetooth or something up?
Well, we have a system, I don't know that it would project outside, but you could play music inside the community center, sure, from like a laptop or something.
I mean, you
I
guys
feel like an open mic would almost be fun.
No way!
You told me that would be fun.
I'm telling you, I'm not getting up.
You don't have to get up there, but I think it'd be fun.
It's not like.
You play music, do music and open mic, open mic, if somebody wants to jump on a mic.
You're making it way harder than it's gonna be.
Hey, I'm just saying they have microphones. I'm just saying it could be fun.
Okay.
That would be a blast during like Montrose days and open mic night. Like people that have had a few who think they can sing.
karaoke.
Yeah. No, we'll look into entertainment. Well,
Yeah, but
cheap.
we don't have a budget for entertainment.
Well,
We-
Park
we-
and Rec
we can
has a
find-
budget.
we can-
You guys have
we can find cheap entertainment.
a budget. So,
Also,
probably like upwards of $6,000 would be left after what you request for
I'm
Summer
listening.
Splash.
Spotify's free.
Okay.
So,
That's all I'm saying. Spotify's free.
Can I ask a question on the budget? So since the budget wasn't used at all last year, where's that money? Because every year there's an $8,000 budget.
yep. So it just sits there.
It gets
So
moved into the general
it
fund.
it gets moved, yeah. So if you want above and beyond that, then you make a formal request to the council for it.
Just so you guys are aware of that. You didn't use anything from last year. So,
Nice.
or the year before. So every
Yeah,
year you
like
get
last-
$8,000,
can we-
so
Can we use that to go towards a park or park equipment?
you have to
That's
figure
where it
out where you're
goes,
at.
into the fund for the
Mhm.
parks and park equipment, which is all
Can
very
we
expensive.
Well,
have a number of what exactly is available in the park budget?
You know, I asked, and so when I asked, Wendy said if somebody wants it, you have to make a written request, a formal written request. To the form, of course,
Okay.
Ashley. So we can grab that form and make that request.
Okay.
But we
But
did
as a
use
park
some
commission,
money on
why can't they know that as a
our
park commission?
budget for those flags
$600 for the flag.
that were down at the VF.
We also bought soccer nets and a few things. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, so we spent what,
You spent
$1,200
about
bucks?
$1,000, maybe
Maybe.
$2,000 last year on the flags and the nets and the eggs. Well, that
Did
was
they
this
get
year.
put up for the 4th of July?
Yeah, they're up right now, I think. I think they're still up. I thought we had discussed a different spot for them. Like I thought we had talked about putting them down by the pond.
Maybe they didn't work there for mowing or something, I don't know. That'll be a question for Wayne.
They
Well,
look good then though. I mean,
well, yeah, no, I just thought we had discussed something else. Also, you're right, it would be a question for Wayne. Who's not here.
He only has to come every quarter.
Well, I know, I'm just saying that he's not here. I can't ask him if he's not here.
Make a note, ask him next time.
But Jess, why as a park commission can't they have that budget? Why do they have to formally request that?
Why do you say that even about the park people?
I just asked her, I said, I know last time we talked about the budget, what is it, what's left in it, and then is there anything that carries over year to year? And she said it just goes back into the park. I said, so what is that extra number? And she said, if they want to know, they need to fill out the formal request.
It really sounds like we're jumping through hoops when we should
I'll get it for.
Yeah,
next time.
I'm sure that.
Oh, thanks.
we-
I'll do a formal request just to make everybody
We'll get it
happy,
for next
but.
time,
yeah.
Yeah. We'll just print out the thing from the system.
Sunflower field.
Been planted.
Yeah.
It's like right off because it's not getting watered. Can we like?
Well, you take a little bucket out there, Ashlyn, and start watering.
It's like 5 acres.
Well,
We
start
are
watering.
in a drought, and we're actually gonna talk about a water ban on Monday, so I
Yeah.
doubt that.
They're not going to water. He could water it.
Yeah.
He's got it signed, the contract. He's gotta take care of it.
Well, I think he needs access to
They
water.
wouldn't turn the hydrant on, so he couldn't
But
water.
that's water coming from us in our aquifer and our towers. and-
I'm just.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
I'm just explaining, you
Right.
know, that's why we can't just hook them up to the hydrant.
Right, is this not like a,
It's very expensive for the water, I mean,
Oh,
is he
yeah.
gonna pay for it? You know, that would be, because we'd have to meter it and have
What
somebody pay
are-
for it.
what is his do we know what his arrangement is with other cities for water? Because he planted fields like after Montrose and they're sprouting.
Well,
He
I don't
planted
know that,
over in Buffalo and.
but
there's-
none of those are in the city, those are all private property.
Is the one in Buffalo, is it going?
It's, yeah, it looks really good. It's over by the clinic. It looks amazing.
We didn't have an agreement for any sort of water, so, and now that we're in a drought and we're having some water issues, I don't know that would be an option.
Nobody's drinking the water, Jess.
Hmm?
Nobody's drinking the water.
Oh, I
So
bet there
we're
is.
pumping a lot of water.
Oh my, can you just tell me I'm funny, please? Don't you know, there's so much manganese in the water.
I do believe I think he's lost a couple fields too because of the drought.
Yeah.
In other towns.
I mean, it is what it is, it's nature, you know.
Yeah, we're down yet, I believe, 3.5 inches of rain yet.
Yeah, we need the rain. I'm not really sure what to do to help with that. I know you have something to say. I'm listening.
He has a water truck, he just needs access to water. That's it. He has a water truck, but he doesn't have access to water, so.
So,
Well, I know they have to pay for water when they fill a pool around
No,
here.
I know, I'm not getting into
So
the
he'd
argument
have to
about it.
pay to fill his water trucks.
do we know like how much that would be? Is that something that can be done?
It's, I believe it's $22 for the first couple thousand gallons, and then $10 per thousand after that.
Like, is that the thing? Are people is he able to like take donations to like get water, do you know? I haven't.
They always, I gave him a lot in a donation, you know, I mean, you can donate to him.
I would be more than happy to like donate to him if that means getting some water on that field.
I don't believe he's contacted us about water, so Wayne
So,
hasn't said anything.
if the only thing that's stopping, like, I will gladly make a donation for water. Because I can understand since he's kind of just doing this, you know, by himself, like he doesn't profit from this. I can understand not wanting to put up a whole, like, more of your own money just to, you know, get water in the field, and I can gladly donate.
By the time you set something up, it's too late.
The
It's already
sunflower-
too late.
Yeah, the sunflowers that have come up are this big right now, and they're few and far between. If he replants it, that's another situation, but I haven't talked to him about that at all. Just waiting.
Well, have him reach out. I can reach out to him. On to new business, new commission member.
Wait. Can we talk about the regional park yet, the retaining wall there?
Yes. Yeah. What's up with the retaining wall?
What do you mean?
So like, I was under the impression that the retaining wall that is supposed to go up at Regional Park against her property is supposed to go along her fence line to keep like her yard from eroding into the park. It's nowhere near the size that it should be, and does not. It definitely, it's basically a wall to look pretty at the moment. It is not functional.
It's basically too short on each end, about 20 feet or so.
And should be a titch taller.
You're saying 20 feet short?
Yeah, on both sides, it just needs to be extended out, and I've been asking the city engineer, who he has admitted he's never even seen the back side of the fence. He didn't even know what was going on back there. He was just going off of the last city engineer stuff. And I begged him to come out there because it's not long enough. I've still got property coming on both sides of where that wall is.
I believe you have a request for council action for Monday.
Yeah, I do.
So they'll be
Yeah.
passing it at that point.
Yeah, no, I was just making Park and Rec aware because it's a park issue.
Yeah, I was not able to go out there today, like, I'm sorry, I got a little bit, but I was out there on the 4th.
Yeah, it's just not long enough.
Yeah, it just looks pretty. That's about it. Honestly, please take a second if you are able to, like, just before you go home, like, just swing by there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was out there.
Yeah, like, that, I mean, I get that. Okay, I'm not trying to throw anybody here under the bus, but I understand that the council is frustrated, I understand the city's frustrated. It's a situation, it's money they don't want to spend. But I personally am just gonna say, like, that's not okay. We don't get to go in as a city and damage other people's property and then make it difficult to repair the damages done and make amends to the people that are on the property lines.
But
And then
actually, there was originally a
Yeah,
retaining
yeah.
wall on that.
Yes, and we've
it
seen
just
that.
got overlooked. A lot of people
Oh,
just
yeah.
overlook stuff. It could have went in with the Army Corps. They could have easily put it up
Yeah.
at that time, but it's just, we just need to solve it now.
Yeah, we, honestly, yes, but like, I
They'll be
mean,
addressing it on Monday.
yeah, that's all, like I'm saying, that, like, that problem needs to be solved, and to do the bare minimum is not gonna help anybody, like, and that's all they did, like, it really, from how I'm seeing it anyway, I would, she is way more calm than I would be. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think I could come in and be mostly quiet and just be calm when it really does look like we're just trying to do the least amount possible to keep her quiet, and I don't think that's right.
Well, there should be a chain link fence up too. That's what was ordered. And that didn't get put in, it's a wooden fence.
I don't remember ever anything being mentioned about a chain link because Sean had ordered the one
It's-
side and
Yeah,
then
but
he had
it's
to
in
come back.
that contract that you guys all signed, and the city.
No, it's not a chain link, that's the wooden fence contract. We only have a wooden fence contract with the city.
Oh,
There's no chain link in there, and I don't think Sean ever brought that up because he didn't have to clear with council before he got the first half of it. And then he had to come back for the second half, and so that,
he done it in spurts, so he didn't have to have a
no,
special
he
council.
still had to come back. He still had to come back when he realized that it needed to be all the way around both sides, which he did.
Yeah, I was not here then, so I don't really know how that all went down, but regardless, there's an issue now, like, we need to take care of it.
But it don't belong at Park and Rec.
It's a park. It's regarding the
But
park.
this property is not park.
The regional park is.
Right, but that's beyond the retaining wall.
We're discussing the fact that the retaining wall needs to be bigger.
Right,
Yeah.
but it's not for Park and Rec. That goes to the council. You can go to the council on Monday
No,
night.
I am
With-
doing that, and
with,
I just,
April.
I didn't mean to upset you, Sylvia. I was just bringing it up so that the Park and Rec knew because it's a park thing, you know?
Well, I think anybody that's on the park can see if they drive over there.
Well,
That's the point.
who's all driven there? Like,
We have,
have you driven there since the creation of the retaining wall?
yes.
In the last week?
Last week we did.
It was just finished today.
See, it was just finished today. It was in the process of being done when we went there.
Yeah, what we're saying now is this is not done, that it's done from the city's perspective, but this is not done. It needs to be bigger. It should be along
Go
those
to
lines.
the council meeting Monday.
Yes, I will be there Monday.
This will all be addressed on Monday too, so we can.
Yeah,
we can
let's
talk
get
about it,
on
run
with
through
the
it then and all that
agenda,
stuff.
with our agenda.
New commission member application. We have an application?
Yep, you guys got in here,
Got it.
attachment?
I didn't.
I might have accidentally missed. Was it with the
I don't
park
have
and rec
copies of the
agenda?
application.
Yeah, was it with the park and rec agenda application?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, my bad, I just overlooked that, that email, that part of the email.
I'll look at it when I get home. yeah.
If you'd like, I can,
No,
okay.
I'll look at my own.
All right.
I'll just grab this back for you, Sylvia.
I know what I'm looking at, but I just hadn't seen that whole application, but I know what I'm expecting, so.
Good.
Do you just need a recommendation from us?
Yeah, you guys just have
You
to,
just make a motion
make
to
sure-
council to
Do-
approve or
I guess I would just want to hear from you, hear what you have to say, what you have to offer. I don't know, I just want to hear what's in your piece.
Gladly answer any questions, but I really, at this point, I've had a really rough day. I've got a funeral coming up this weekend, and I'm just kind of overloaded, so if you have questions, I'm happy to answer any of them. But right now, I just can't give you a big, long spiel. I'm exhausted.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to see if you kind of thing, you wanted us to hear or not.
Well, there's
You-
some
I mean-
stuff on the application, I mean, like her main goal is to help, she has start to current knowledge of the biggest park, the regional park, and is interested in the community events, which, Rose needs, we all need to think about the needs of the town and not one's personal feelings towards others.
I couldn't agree more. And I said that, I believe, at the last council meeting, that I would love, and that I've said from the beginning, I would love to have April join us. So,
So you need to make a motion.
I'd like to make a motion to recommend to council to approve the application of April Hosadan.
I second.
All in favor? Aye.
I abstain.
Aye.
All right.
What, you're not gonna vote?
No, because I abstain.
Oh, okay. Alright, soccer nets. There's this function on your phone that sets your phone to vibrate? That was my kid. Okay. You give me a hard time. I know. Soccer nets?
soccer nets, just letting you guys know that we have had a few calls about people that were really upset that they were moved. So,
Okay.
you guys are Park and Rec, I'm just relaying that
Yeah, we saw it
message.
go, I guess at this point we've seen it go both ways, because we did, see other people, from the community post, call that they were upset that they were moved originally.
We have extra funds, can't we just get another set of nets?
You know what, we are. We are,
I
yeah.
mean, or do you?
We haven't done it yet, so that's why we didn't
Oh.
bring it up yet, but he is ordering new nets for the regional park.
Okay.
But I'm
Um,
just passing it on because.
No, honestly, I love that. Do you need a recommendation from us at all, or is that just gonna go, okay? I don't have a problem with that. I actually appreciate that that's something that, has just been kind of taking the initiative, just because, I believe on the plan, we're gonna have more than one field anyway.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need those extra nets anyway, so, if that was Wayne kind of coming up, just, say thank you to Wayne for me.
Yeah.
I will try to not forget on Monday to say thank you, just that way, everybody is a little bit happier. And we're gonna use all those nets anyway.
Good, thank you.
And they were, not too expensive the first time. However, if it hasn't been ordered already, I would have to look at the park plan, but are we having various sizes of soccer fields? Like, are we doing like a full-size field and like some 10U fields, or do we know?
Is there a full-size soccer field on the regional park long-term plan?
I would be surprised if there wasn't, just because like football,
I would
soccer,
think
lacrosse
so.
uses the same fields.
Yes,
So,
there is.
and then I'm assuming that there is also, it's probably supposed to be like a full field and then like youth fields.
He said he's
Like,
getting
what's that,
regulation size.
It's soccer,
Okay.
there's a
Yes.
soccer field and a hockey field from the last thing
Okay.
I've looked at.
So we're doing regulation size this
Yeah.
time, not youth size?
Yeah.
Okay, that would have just been like my thing to put out there is don't order the same size, if
Yeah,
we're not gonna have
exactly.
use for that.
Yep.
Oh sweet, we're gonna get some, I think they're 10 by 6s, or something like that. 10 by 12, 10 by 12, I don't know, they're huge.
I don't know how big they are.
They're huge. Soccer goalies are underrated, I think they're 6 by 12, or they're huge.
They're ginormous.
They're pretty big. I know that if I jump high, like a good jump, I can touch the top, but they're like 12 feet wide. I think that was everything. Everything. I'll send you that email tomorrow.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm sorry.
Just need a motion, well, the next meeting will be August 5th. And did you want to set some agenda items right away, or let us know what you want on there before then?
Alright, so remember the park and trail plan? The bullet point will be there. I promise. I set a reminder. I'll even write it on my hand. Will not get forgotten. Alright, park and trail plan, Forest Creek update, definitely should be done. Adopt a park, just see if we get any more applicants back. Can we also advertise for new applicants?
As soon as I just was gonna give another probably 10 days, and whichever ones I don't get back, then I'll advertise for new
Okay.
ones.
Yeah, unless you guys want like we don't really need to bring back Summer Splash.
Okay, yeah.
Summer Splash.
You usually recap.
Just a
to say
recap?
Attendance kind of thing.
So, Summer Splash recap.
Okay,
It's very dry, so maybe just bring back the Carter Field stuff and just like revisit that all with like with the park plan.
I mean, I don't know what we would recap, because he's not gonna do anything since
Yeah.
he's here. So
Yeah,
I think
right.
maybe we'll put, I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm saying, I think it was like, this is what we're doing,
Yeah.
and we'll
Okay.
address it next winter.
We should touch base on our, where we're at with the food trucks and everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so 1990. And the fields.
We can't give money for neighborhoods, right, for
No.
neighborhood, national night out, okay.
Okay.
The United Methodist Church is going to be holding a thing in Lions Park for National Night Out, so.
They just told us about it, they haven't marked, they haven't like done any flyers or anything yet, so as soon as they do, we can put them out, but they just haven't done anything yet.
If I forget advertisement for Summer Splash.
I put it on our Facebook page and I put it in the newsletter.
Okay. I'll make sure to share that on the community pages.
Okay, cool.
Can you send me a PDF of the flyer?
You know what, I will send it to you, I'll reply to your bullet of this
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah. I saw you like make that face and I was like, I know what she's about to say.
I'm a negotiator, Ashlyn, I will counter offer you.
You know, technically, I think I was supposed to give that as collateral for the sunflower field contract, but
You might have lost, yeah, that ship has sailed. Okay, deal, we got it all worked out.
Okay, just need a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn the
I have a
meeting at
question.
6:20.
You guys are, the city's watering the trees, right? All the trees that are around, the new ones and stuff. Is there any way that they can water and take care of the apple trees? So that there's apple trees at Skate Park and at Northridge? Because if we don't take care of them, then they're gonna be gone next year, because it's so dry right now.
You said skate park and.
At Northridge, there's 3 at the skate park, and there's 3 or 4 we
should
lost.
Explain how they keep their water from the year before, so they know what's in the.
Yeah, because I mean, it retains water year to year, and we have no water this year, so if they could do that, that would be great.
And is it just those two? Is it just Northridge?
Just the
and
2
skate park?
parks.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you know how many trees are at Northridge?
I think well, there was originally 4, and I think we might have lost one, so.
And there's 3 at skate park too?
Yeah.
They were planted.
And
like,
they're blooming really nice, the ones at the skate park,
Yeah,
so.
we'll let them know, yeah.
And I don't know if we typically, I don't think we've ever like treated them before.
Maybe we haven't needed to, right? Since it hasn't been so dang dry, but.
Right,
man,
yeah, but I don't know if we spray for like bugs.
Oh, sure.
We never have in the past,
Okay.
so I don't know if that's something we want to consider just because.
Well, if you spray them, you gotta spray them after it rains every time. Now,
We can't do that this year.
huh?
It's kind of hard this year, but yeah.
And we use the red balls. You put this stuff on, it's like glue you spread on them, and they stick full of bugs.
Like a
Interesting.
fly sticky strip thing?
No, it's not it's a ball, and it gets put in the tree, in the center of the tree like.
Oh, and the bugs attract to that instead of the,
Yeah,
That's
instead of
all
going to the, I can't remember the proper name, but most seed catalogs have them. Like 2 for 27, 2 for 30.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Well, it gets expensive when you've got 6 or 7 trees
Yeah.
that you're doing.
It's like $100, so.
and then,
Either you want the worms in your apples or you don't.
right,
It's true.
and then on the council agenda for Monday, under Park and Rec, it says something about schedules and meetings. Is that something these guys might want to know about before, what is that?
Well, Kirby said they were gonna revisit how often they were gonna meet now that they've met a couple times, and he was gonna look over their agendas and minutes and see what's been going on and see if any progress has been made, to see if we should be meeting monthly.
For Park and Rec. Well, if we keep repeating everything, we're not gonna have it every month, I'll guarantee you that. And dragging it on. Don't roll your eyes.
I didn't roll my
You
eyes.
did.
Let's get a motion to adjourn.
I sighed and did not roll
Make a
my eyes.
motion to adjourn.
A second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.